lot of the time we carry with us a lot of guilt, a lot of residual energy from the previous year and the previous year before that and the previous year before that. So I wanted to go through a list of things, just a list of things that might be transmitting through you from something that happened to you in your past, right? Because it doesn't matter how far you've come in life, you're still going to be held back by a limiting factor, one or another. Even if you have all the money in the world, there's always something preventing you to do something else, right? And we are all more limited than others or less limited than others. We also have limitations. We all have our own fears. We all have our challenges. And those limitations change as you grow, as you overcome other challenges and other obstacles, right? So the minute one limiting factor goes away, more often than not, we inherit a new limiting factor, right? So one of the things that you can take into consideration is asking yourself, right? Could my limiting factor be my lack of purpose, right? Just because you really, really enjoy doing something for work, if you really enjoy writing, is that really your true purpose? Or you really just enjoy it, right? If you enjoy working out, could that be your purpose? Or do you just really enjoy working out? Knowing truly what your purpose is valuable to you as you move forward and as you map out your goals and as you try to work on your mindset. But the thing is that I want you guys to really keep in mind is that your purpose changes as well. So that's how come sometimes you hear people that have, they're multifaceted, people with multi jobs, right? For example, for me, multi-passionate. I'm multi-passionate. I love writing, love writing, and I love what I'm doing here with you guys. And I couldn't see me doing one or the other. I have to do both. That's just who I am. So part of that is being more self-aware of not only the flaws in others, but the flaws in ourselves. Because, okay, it's going to be harder to see the flaws within ourselves because, you know, we kind of want to protect ourselves, right? We're not the most honest, truthful people to ourselves, right? We lie to ourselves more often than not. And journaling is a great way to examine the deeper reasonings about your self-awareness, right? Why you do the things you do. And when you're doing your journaling, as you come across some aha moments or you just come up with something and you're like, wait, I didn't realize that I was doing X, Y, and Z, you can also ask your friends and family for insight, okay, when these parts come up. Another thing that could be limiting is your knowledge or lack of knowledge. So maybe you don't know enough. And we, you know, if we knew everything, we'd be a walking ball of white light. And I always use that as an example because it's absolutely fucking true. But for example, if you want to be a real estate investor, right? But you don't know much about real estate, wouldn't you want to learn more about real estate, not only for yourself, but for your clients, right? And to also maximize your income potential. So the same thing goes for like anything, for example, that I'm training here with you guys, like on mindset work. If you want to get better at mindset, you have to create a mindset schedule or regimen, right? If you want to get better at journaling, then you journal every day. If you want to get better at swimming, wouldn't you want to go practice some swimming, right? So what parts of your life could be enhanced if you knew more? What parts of your business, right? If you're trying to get over a breakup, if you're trying to just become a better person, what parts of your life, what parts of you could benefit from more knowledge, more training, okay? And take a look at that. So take a look at that aspect. And that's a great journaling question that you guys can use. What part of my life could benefit from more training, okay? The next thing is courage, right? Having the courage to do the things that we know we should do, the things that we need to do in order to get to where we want to be. But sometimes we lack the courage, right? Because we can't either make consistent action, or fear is holding us back, or worry. So what part of your life do you need to have more courage, right? That's another great question to ask yourself. Where could your life benefit, and your business benefit, your relationships benefit from you having more courage? Simple question until you really keep digging deep, okay? Another one is money. So, for example, is one of the things holding you back the lack of money, right? If you dream of owning a home, driving a car, taking 2 trips a year, is money limiting you from living the life that you would love to have, that would help you sleep comfortable at night, that would relieve some stress in your life? Um, yeah, and money isn't everything because money can't make you happy, but having money creates possibilities and opportunities that then create happiness, right? So ask yourself, is money one of the limiting factors? And if it is, then you keep journaling that out and you keep asking yourself questions as far as, well, how can I get more money? How can I change my mindset around money? Okay. Another thing you can do is ask yourself if time is limiting you. Is there not enough of it? Right? For example, if you're working a full-time job or building a side business, is your full-time job getting in the way of your marriage, of your relationships, of you spending time with your children, of creating the opportunities for you to maybe immerse yourself in a hobby that you've really been wanting to try out? If you don't have enough time to do the things that you really want to do, right? Because we shouldn't just always be making money all the time. We should also incorporate things that bring us joy. And when you start looking at work in the sense of a joyful thing, then it doesn't become work anymore. Same thing with money. If you start looking at money from a perspective of fun, then it eliminates a little bit of the stress as far as not having enough of it. Let me know if that makes sense. Another thing that could be limiting your success could be your health. Poor health can be very limiting, not only physically, but also emotionally and mentally. And if you don't feel good, then your energy is going to be low, right? And that could definitely be a limiting factor in your life. So perhaps making your health a priority, perhaps incorporating maybe yoga once a week, or maybe just talking to someone, right? Talking to a therapist is very beneficial. Doesn't mean that you're crazy, but it could be very beneficial to have someone to be your sounding board without feeling as if they're going to take sides, or they're going to make you feel bad for the things that come out of your mouth, right? Or how you're feeling. So these are some of the categories in your life that you can take a deeper look at moving into 2019. So moving forward. Now's a great time to do it. It's new year. We have this great energy of newness, possibility, opportunities. So taking these 8 categories and really digging deep as far as how are these categories limiting me in any way, and how can I fix that moving forward, right? So you can have a kick-ass 2019, right? So keep working on overcoming your limitations. Keep working on understanding what your flaws are, and we all have flaws, and you can easily turn a negative into a positive. So look at it from that perspective as well. You guys know that I'm not a Debbie Downer, and I love motivating you guys and helping you guys see the glass always half full instead of half empty. But we also have to take the time out to be a little realistic, all right? Growth, self-growth, and self-love, and up-leveling, and I hate that word, but it's a lifelong progress, right? It's a lifelong process to continue to work on the things that we need to work on, because as we overcome new challenges, that creates and opens up other subconscious doors that would have been closed previously, right? So it does keep life interesting. It does help us create positive parts of our lives and our mindset, right? And our own inner growth. It helps us become better people, right? Better humans. And I really just want to try my best to help you guys open up those parts, those questions, right? By asking yourself those questions and talking about these things is only going to make us better. So that's why I wanted to come on real quick and talk to you about this training, figure out what your limiting factor is for 2019 so that you can turn a negative into a positive. All right. So I love you guys so much. I'm glad you're here for this training. Please let me know in the comments what you thought of this cute mini training. And I do plan on doing more of these because I think they're kind of fun. and they're beneficial to everyone. So love you. Happy 2019. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.